with me, I think 17 years is somehow too young for this, because
17, that means the lady is underage and the guy is 24 years
old. 7 years older.
7 years older, so that means the guy is 24 years old, if my math is correct.
Very correct.
So if you have been arrested, it's not, the ignorance is not an excuse to the law.
Okay.
17 years, the relationship for home.
This girl gets pregnant, and the family of this girl decides to take him on. He'll be very
audacity, the confidence, or is it confident or confidence?
Confidence.
Yeah, the confidence. To be frank, I made the first move.
Look at that. Look at that. You fell in love with the guy. She fell in love with the guy.
You are not very, very sound and know what you stand for. You fall for it. About 60% of my life is into teaching.
That's why I made the first move.
She proposed.
She went to the guy to.
She likes the guy. Yeah.
So the guy, let's say the guy is just entertaining her around him, because these people can give you a huge problem.
Yeah.
Impregnated someone before, and then he's not the one. But then he was flirting with a girl, like they see them all over. So at the end of the day, when the girl was pregnant, she ended up saying is the teacher.
And notwithstanding, his image has been tarnished.
Yes.
That's the main
everybody's image at a point has been tarnished in this life.
We are condemning the act of, the act of giving them that leniency, because they can spoil your, career or something.
They didn't confirm being with you. At the same time, they are not rejecting you.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the KY's podcast. My name is Jennifer, and I'm very excited to be your host again for this episode. Today's episode is quite amazing, very interesting, and very educative. I want you to sit back, relax wherever you're watching us from, and enjoy yourself. If you're watching us for the first time and you have not subscribed to this channel yet, please do well to subscribe. Hit the subscribe button and subscribe, so that anytime we come online, you can get updates to join us. And please also do well to share the link, share the video, share to your friends, your family, everyone, so that they will also be part of this big family, because over here we learn and we get entertained. We also would like to ask you to drop your comments each and every time you watch the videos, because your comments are very, very, very much needed contributions to this show. Today we have a very amazing story, as I said early on Bird, and I'd like to read it out so that we'll deliberate upon it. With me in the studio are two wonderful personalities, Model V and Sir Wise. We are going to go through the story as usual and come out with very, very educative suggestions that will help you as a viewer to also stay on guard wherever you are. So without much ado, I'll go to the letter. This is a letter from a young woman to the KY's podcast. It goes like this. Dear KY's, I'm a 17-year-old girl, and I'm dating this guy who is 7 years older than me. We have been dating for a year now, and I'm very worried. We started dating less than a month after he found out his ex was cheating on him. I made the first move, cause to be frank, I fell in love with him. I sometimes feel like he's still in love with her, cause he's always talking about her, and I'm scared he will go back to her. I need your advice. This is what we have on board. So, viewers, I want to welcome you back to our studio today, and to my studio guests, a very big welcome. So, Wise and Model V.
Thank you.
this is what we have on board today. So let's get going. Ladies first. Okay, so Model V, your submissions.
Okay, so with me, I think 17 years is somehow too young for this, because maybe she might be feeling the guy is not into her or is still in love with the ex, because the guy might be looking at her to be too young, or maybe it's some kind of, she's young and it's just around that age. Maybe it's not really what we call feelings, maybe a zeal or something. He wouldn't take it that serious. Okay. And then secondly, he might be scared if he goes into something with her and a problem comes, he can be arrested or something.
Because she's still a minor.
Yes. So with me, I think that's the first problem I have. So I think he would go and come back. But then I may gather more information.
All right. So Wise, what do you think about our young lady's story?
Okay, so let me say 17. That means the lady is underage and the guy is 24 years old.
Yeah, 7 years older.
7 years older. So that means the guy is 24 years old, if my math is correct.
Very correct.
So you see, anybody dating a girl, he is older than. Any guy dating a girl, he is older than. The challenge is that if you have been arrested, it's not, their ignorance is not an excuse to the law.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
So first, the girl is young. She's just 17 years. Now 17 years, the relationship for home. Yeah, the parents are still looking after her. So, see, it's just that we are copying wrongly.
Yeah.
Outside, it's kind of allowed. You understand?
The freedom is too much.
Yeah, and so it doesn't sit well with me.
Yeah, it has a lot to do with peer pressure.
The guy is even saying the guy is
still looking at the ex.
The ex-girlfriend. Is the ex-girlfriend also 17 or she's quite older?
Anyway, that wasn't disclosed, but looking at this story, I think the guy is looking at the brighter side of life, in the sense that, like Model V said early on, if this girl gets pregnant and the family of this girl decides to take him on, he'll be very hot.
Yes.
At the same time, here is a lady who is not working, she's not actively employed, she doesn't have anything to her name. But maybe the ex is somebody who is a bit established when it comes to, even if she's not working, maybe she has something she's doing for a living that she can be gainfully employed with.
But these days, the kind of children we have, or the kind of ladies we have, like, look at the audacity, the confidence, or is it confident or confidence?
Confidence.
Yeah, the confidence.
That's what I'm saying. At that age, I would be very shy to bring out this kind of information.
She said that, to be frank, I made the first move.
Look at that. Look at that. You fell in love with the guy.
She
fell in love with the guy.
Can you imagine?
Like, meaning that things have gone on behind the scene, right? If I understand what she's saying, the first move.
No, at times
intimacy, or
there's nothing that, because the guy.
Or you think it's a lady who rather approached the guy?
Yes. See, there are some. I taught a media school before. I won't mention the name of the school. There is this media school. Like, the girls were very, very young. Some are 19, 17, 18. Some of them, as you are teaching, they are making advances towards you. And if you are not very, very sound and know what you stand for, you will fall for it. About 60% of my life is into teaching. You understand? So I make some of these things. Both as we speak, I still teach a basic school. You understand?
Okay.
Yeah, a government basic school, and I teach social studies. So most of the times, you like, not my basic school per se, but the media school I taught, like Charlie. And see some of them and you're like, no, before I even got married, you understand? So some of these girls, they already, you know, a student moves to and say, so you know, you're a feeling man. And they feel your vibe. You know, why small girls are they feel your vibe if you are not careful.
And you think that girl will be around which age?
Like 17, 18 thereabout. 18 Grammy, I still consider you as young because what I want in this life, 18 years.
You don't have.
18 Bobra, we cannot roll together.
Okay.
That thing is a huge problem.
The way I want to move, the speed at which I want to move, and the things I want to achieve, 18 years is too small to understand what I really want my life, how I want my life to go. I don't want any babysitting, so I wouldn't do such a thing. But other men,
2 babies, like, your baby and your wife.
So other men who would, like, you understand.
Yeah.
When you see girls with some things in front of them, 14, 15, now 13 years.
I want to believe. Is this
it's wrong
for
like,
wait a minute, is this peer pressure or sheer lust? Because how can a 17 years, and I want to understand what she means by I made the first move.
She proposed.
She went to the guy to.
She likes the guy. Yeah.
Okay. So the guy, let's say the guy is just entertaining her around him, because these people can give you a huge problem. If not from the parents or any imprisonments later, this girl, if you give her that chance and you are a leader to her in any way of life, she will end up disrespecting you in front of people.
She will even be.
She has a thing with you, so you don't have the right to correct her among people. She just do it. She disgrace you right now.
Behave any.
I pity teachers who
flirt with.
Like,
it happens a lot in our schools. Teachers can't.
Like you, that teacher. Sorry to say, I'm mad. Why do you fall in love with such a child?
See, it happens most times in the school. And you will see situations when we're about to write. Oh no. You will see that teachers are harassing all of us, but then they are scared to. So what are you trying to tell me? You think I'm not seeing?
Yeah.
Or what? A case happened before at Volta, and then this teacher impregnated. I think I said this here before. He impregnated
again.
Impregnated someone before, and then he's not the one. But then he was flirting with a girl, like they see them all over. So at the end of the day, when the girl was pregnant, she ended up saying is the teacher.
And they suspected.
And the parents pressed charges. Not, it was a whole lot of issue that they said the man even got through upon hearing that his only daughter had to get pregnant at that age, writing BEC and whatever. So he has to press charges, and they imprisoned the guy for I think 15 years or something like that. Then, with the time she got pregnant, calculating it to a year, the time she said the teacher slept with her, when they did the whole calculation, she gave birth before the time she gave. So that's when they have to, the guy's people to have to come inside with so much pressure. They brought him up, but then he lost his job because you've been to prison, jail. And you are a teacher. What are you going to? So now he's just moving around. You see him weaving baskets and those things now. So they would just put you in a useless situation.
Oh no, but that teacher going around weaving baskets and all, he can still impart if he really wants to.
Preparatory school, how much are they going to pay him if he wants to? I heard if you go there, you can go back to the government sector.
There are people organizing remedial classes and stuff like that on their own, and they are making money. You understand? So, well, I don't know, everybody and their vision and their plans and what they want to achieve for this life.
But that notwithstanding, his image has been tarnished.
Yes.
That's the main
everybody's image at a point has been tarnished in this life.
We are condemning the act of, the act of giving them that leniency because they can spoil your, career or something.
So as a man, you don't even entertain 17 years. If you are older than the person, the moment the person is still in her teens, like if you're a man, you don't entertain them at all.
Okay.
Okay, you can entertain them as in not very intimate, like having.
Once you are entertaining them, you are entertaining them.
No,
Not like having the mere fact that you've drawn them close to you, they can.
The thing
there's
is, you might have a business with them, but make your points clear. Be bold enough. There are some teachers or men that would find themselves in that situation and they wouldn't see anything. They didn't confirm being with you. At the same time, they are not rejecting you. So they are entertaining you, whatever comes. At the end of the day, if he wants to take out himself from the situation, when it comes, he's going to ask you, did he agree to this?
No, you don't have a yes for that.
So that is when you, the girl, to find yourself in a problem.
I'm lost.
What I'm saying is, you should be bold enough to, make a clear point.
Okay.
Tell them if you don't want search around you, because you might be a private teacher. There was a time I was having a classes like that, so you can't tell me if I'm making search move. You can't tell me to go away. My parents are paying you for my class, so you can't. So just make it clear to her that I'm teaching you. I'm your teacher. You don't have that right to be having search with me.
This one, the girl is not. You just like you are so worried about the teacher.
No, yes. So the thing is, you make your points clear, or. Because if at the end of the day the girl also finds herself in a problem and the guy wants to fight so hard, the question is going to be like, did I confirm any relationship with you? You brought yourself.
I understand.
I didn't say no. I didn't say yes.
I get your
I was
point.
just entertaining you around.
Right now, this fortunately or unfortunately, this is not around a teacher. So please, let's leave the teachers to rest. Let's leave the teachers to rest.
We can put in the same
like
children. They get into contact with them more often.
And you see, most of them, when you see them these days, Charlie,
they look matured,
yes,
especially when they carry their wigs.
You understand?
Yeah.
For me, because I don't want to be deceived, I don't entertain students on that level. You understand? But most of the time, I bring students close to myself, teach them stuff like, do you want to learn how to do graphics? Do you want to do something? Do you want to learn something IT related? Something? Do you know what I'm trying to say? That is how best I can entertain you. Some of them, I groom them how to do news presentation and stuff like that.
Okay.
But some of the students will even start hitting your chest as a man.
Hey, seriously.
So if you don't know it, you go and hit her back.
Hey.
That's why you say, you go and say, hey, so it's mommy too. Like the excitement.
They will be spreading it too.
Yes, do you understand? She's already wanted that.
And
don't be deceived. Some of the students, they actually like their teachers.
I want to understand, is it a stage in life that brings, is it the adolescent stage that spring out this kind of emotions, or is merely being a bad girl?
No. I think it's
bad girl.
Peer pressure is involved.
No, it's
and other things.
Change.
It's a stage in the youthful life.
I understand.
Because there are classes.
Because it's, I think, okay.
I was in a class before and so were all girls. Seriously. If you don't have hearts,
everybody is saying what
they will come back from vacation, they'll be doing sex styles on the floor for you to see. Like, meanwhile, you don't even have a boyfriend. Like, you don't know what it takes to be in that situation. So you will just be looking and you will be so eager to experience sex. So if you don't have strict parents that would be forcing you to stay at home or put so much pressure on you, I tell you, you will go and then you will go and just be doing any kind of thing. They will come and they will say a whole lot of things. We have times like girls talk. That one, they'll tell you, don't be shy to say whatever you feel like saying. Say the main truth.
What you've done before.
Yes. And they will say it.
Something like truth or there. Anyway, so let's quickly look at a 17-year-old girl who has no jobs, who has nothing to her name, basically who is being taken care of by her parents. What can this person bring to the table? You see, so men, please, looking at that regard, I think we should talk about it. Like you're already emphasizing, we should make it firmer. So why here is a 17-year-old girl who is actually, let's say, in school, being taken care of by her parents. and then every other thing that she needs is being provided for, what can she contribute to the relationship? What can she bring? Won't she be a dependent on you? What do you advise?
Interestingly, some of them don't need anything from you. You understand? And it's just that some of them, they can't even open up to their parents, so they need somebody to speak to. Do you get it?
Okay.
So in the process of that, if you give them attention and you entertain them on that level, they begin to fall for it. Maybe the guy genuinely doesn't have, and then even like looking at this story, I'm sure the guy probably told her about the ex-girlfriend. Do you understand what I'm saying? So how did she get to know that the guy and the ex? So probably they're on that level, but the guy keeps telling her about
things about his life,
like relationship, and my ex-girlfriend is worrying me. Do you understand? And I'm sure he has also not made his stance clear to the young girl. You get it? In
that case, do you think it's a sympathy relationship? He's just using the girl to choke his body, his emotions for the time being.
But look, the story didn't even state that they have anything. Do you understand? But per what she's saying, that she made the first move, it's like his mind is not there. Do you understand what I'm saying? So he's a bad child that is trying to spoil the reputation of the man. However, it could be not a bad mind or anything, but she just genuinely loved the guy. Do you understand?
All right. Okay. Model V, anything more for us?
Let's be watchful of things like this. And no one is saying don't make the first move as a lady, but yes, don't go into unconfirmed relationship.
Okay.
Because at the end of the day, if Kasara boss right now, he will take off himself. He will just ask you a simple question: did I ask you out? Or when you ask me out, did I say yes or no to it? And you will just be locked up. You can't say anything. He outsmarted you on that note. So let's just be watchful and be careful of such things. And girls, please, don't look at just your benefits as a minor. Wait, get to 18 and then you can make that move.
18 is still young.
If you are a teacher and you see things like that, teachers too, or elderly boys or boys that are older than such people should make sure they make their points clear and tell them what they have to hear. If only you feel like you can face the law when that time comes, fine, you can go into it. No one is stopping you though. Yeah. Okay,
so that's Model V making her point. If you only think you can face the law when, things in the turn of events, then you can actually take the ride. Your final words.
Well, to me, I would advise them 17 years old girl that it's not time for her. She's trying to move ahead of time.
Okay.
So she should just take it easy on herself. When the time comes, even those of us who are married, we don't even entertain sexual activities like that. You will not even get the time to do such things. But some people do. I can't speak for everybody.
Just speak for yourself.
The girl in question is too young for that, and I will also say to the young man that he should stop telling her about the ex-girlfriend and stuff like that. A relationship, they shouldn't.
Yes, that thing is also
because he may not be aware that he's leading the girl to a place where she's not supposed to be. So I think that is what I can say in regards to this whole story.
All right, our lady, your final submissions.
Well, so that is it. We should just be careful, and even if not for a minor and an adult, if things like relationship comes in, I don't think discussing an ex is safe, because you are making me feel somehow I'm not enough, like you're
Insecure.
saying, that kind of thing. And then the minus two, we beg you. Ghana is very hot right now. Yes, we're all in school. We're thinking about how to complete school and braid our hairs. But right now, we have seen Shiggy. We beg you. We've seen Pepe enough. So relax, chillax, kakra. Yeah. Relax for us.
Anyway, the wind is taken out of my seal. So, all I can add as a host is, young ladies out there, like Model V said, take your time, because there is so much to life that you are yet to unravel. And they say that hasty climates have sudden fall. If you try anything in this your young age, it might not be pleasant to you. You lose your dreams, you lose your life, and maybe your peace of mind. Who knows, your mental health. So take your time, focus on your studies. For now, that's all you need. Focus on your studies, because that is what is going to take you to your next level in life. Don't be in a haste to be in a relationship, because like Sewai said, those who are even married are running away from it. So it will get to a time, it will be too much for you. You can't even stand it. And so don't be in a haste to exploit now. Take your time, get to your dreams in line. Get to where you want to be. Be that proud woman who can, claim something substantial for herself, and then make a name for your family and your country as well. And the men, we beg you, if you see a young lady in this situation, don't entertain her. Don't entertain her. Make your stance clear. You are not interested. You are not interested. Unless, of course, you want to face the law in the turn of events. Let them know that you are not interested. Stay away from young girls, because it's going to cost you your reputation that you've worked so hard for. And I don't think anybody would like that. So stay away from them. Be big brothers to them who advise them. Keep them on track, and please help them to stay focused and chaste, because chastity has a lot of benefits you are yet to realize. Thank you so much for watching this channel. Before we go, please say a big shout out to your friends and family out there.
Alright, okay. Well, this what I have to say. This t-shirt I'm wearing is for a program in November, on the 8th of November. The program is Wisdom Summit with ICDC Wisdom Temple, and I want to use this platform to invite everybody to Wisdom Summit. It's a place where it's a time of learning new things, sharing them. We have renowned men of God who share deep insight with us, deep wisdom, deep things that we would need for our life journey. And I want to invite everybody to Wisdom Summit. I think as time goes on, anytime we meet, I will highlight on Wisdom Summit. For now, that is what I want to say.
So where in Ghana is Wisdom Summit coming on?
At what's the name?
Star Junction.
Alaji Star Junction. There's a Star Junction.
Right.
The host is Reverend Gabriel Della. So I want to invite everybody to come. You see, when I speak wisdom. So that's where the wisdom is.
A big credit to Reverend Della. Shout out to you, Reverend Della. Model V.
Unless you are saying what I just said, I just speaking
Of course, we are always grateful to have you on the show because of your depth of wisdom. Yeah, Model V.
Shout out to Kluche Felix, my main man, my right arm.
I swear.
Shout out to him.
And a big one to your girlfriend, right?
Oh yeah.
Which bright.
Okay.
And then shout out to my sweet brother Sammy.
Okay. Anyway, is that all?
Yes.
Okay, so as usual, a big shout out to our crew, those who handle our behind the scene machines. We are grateful to you for your time. Thank you for your commitment. You are doing a great job. Without you, we cannot be on air. Thank you so much. A big thank you to our viewers also. Without you, we cannot be here. We are very grateful for your time. We are grateful for the impact you are putting in this. But we also encourage you to keep bringing your comments. We want to know how the show is serving you so far. We want to know things that we can change to make the show a very interesting one for you. So please don't leave your comments out. And we also would like to plead with you to share the link. Subscribe, send to family members across the globe. Share the link. Share the link. We want the family to be bigger a year by this time. I want to say a big shout out to Yabedu. I want to say a big shout out to my mom. I want to say a big shout out to Abigail, Belinda, Ivy. I want to say a big shout out to all my friends. All my friends. The names are many. I can't mention all. Shout outs to the Smart Empire. God bless you and thank you for watching. Stay with us anytime we are here. Bye. Have a blessed week.